Guys, I'm 55 years old, and every time I turn around, I find myself camping with the Boy Scouts. This time, Troop 491 has got me on the Peconic River, looking for wildlife, exploring on a canoe. Check this out.
This beauty. What is it? Oh my gosh, it's enormous. Can you see that? So, you've heard of the woolly bear caterpillar?
Yeah.
It's definitely not a woolly bear. You know why I know that?
Because it's like way too woolly.
It's the wrong time of season. Woolly bears come out in the fall. They have the brown and the black stripes. This is a different species of caterpillar. Don't know exactly what it is. It's starting to move. It's sensing the light. He's starting to move. He's like, wow, it's supposed to be dark. What are you guys doing? But that guy right there is another species of...
All of a sudden, it becomes extremely obvious. There is an amazing creature up in the trees calling, and we don't know what it is. Have a listen. Thanks to a quick check-in with Andrew Griswold of the Connecticut Audubon, we've discovered these are the eastern whippoorwills.
There's eggs. You see them pick the eggs up? Can you see? If you want to come around to my camera, you might be able to see better. But if you can see, each one is grabbing an egg, and they're relocating the eggs because they're like, okay, guys, danger, danger.
That big one right there.
Yep. You can see them, each one moving, one egg at a time. Ants are basically blind, visually blind. They don't have the ability like you and I to see. How do they know where to go?
They're not.
Well, that's partially true. It's a little deeper than that.
Eat your feet because your feet they transmit sound.
Ants have the ability to detect chemicals in the air and on the ground.
You're on the expedition. This is Scott Tucker. Stick with us. Check this out. I show up on a job site about 3 minutes before 7 a.m. The guys have already started excavating. Throw up the hands, stop everything just before the bulldozer goes over these wooden boards. We flip them to find these amazing brown snakes. And it would have been certain death. Unlike the garter snake, these guys are typically brown, but they'll be found in the same type of location. Welcome to the expedition. Scott Tucker here, Expedition Earth. I am privileged and grateful to announce I am about to hand these beautiful little bunny rabbits off to a rehabilitator, Lisa. I'm going to just leave her first name there. I don't think she wants to be involved in the exchange, so we'll just leave it at that. But right now, these two beautiful bunny rabbits are in my possession thanks to Compass Enterprises. Mike LaFleur, Mike Welsh. You two guys are just giants among men. I want to thank you guys so much for actually caring enough. They found these 2 rabbits, which I'm going to kind of show you right down there. They found these 2 little beauties in a pipe on a construction job in West Hartford this morning. And they called me and said, Scott, what do we do? What do we do? So it's pouring rain right now. I've already driven probably about 45 to 60 miles to try to meet this rehabilitator in a neutral location, and right now, if all goes well, she'll be here. But look at these little gorgeous creatures. Let's get back on them. It's pouring rain. Oh my God, I gotta get back in the car. I'm trying to keep them nice. Oh, here she is right here, I think. Oh, look at the little beauties. There she is. Let's see if she'll come here. Okay, guys, we're gonna have to go off. Okay, thank you. We'll be back. Say good luck to these little beauties. There she is right here. Okay, bye-bye. As we just watched my neighbor running down the road, it occurs to me, young man, that it's quite obvious that people are utilizing roadway pavement, aka asphalt, as a ways and means to get exercise by running and pounding their joints, their metatarsals, their hip joints, their knee joints. They're pounding and driving themselves into the pavement. And what's the big surprise then? We're having to replace our joints. These roads are designed for vehicular traffic. They're not designed for human beings to be pounding and running themselves back and forth. They're not designed for that. Is it any wonder why I will bet you $50 somehow, some way, somebody's connected with the running industry and also tied in with the medical industry? Everybody stay in shape. Everybody run, run, run. Let's go on another road race, everybody. Meanwhile, everyone's laughing all the way to the bank because they got to pay for knee replacement, hip replacement. Human beings were designed to sprint short distances, to outrun a saber-toothed cat or a woolly mammoth. We're not designed to run 25, 30 minutes. That's not the way our bodies are designed. Do you follow me?
I'm really tired right now.
Listen, we're finally at the drop-off point. I love you. When you go into your gym class this morning and they're asking you, when they're asking you the next time to run 40 minutes, insist that it's on grass, and if it's not, tell them, we're not designed to do this.
No.
I love you. Love you. Have a great day. Memorial Day weekend. Where is everybody? Mike LaFleur, where are you? It's Friday, 6 p.m. Plum Gut, people, Facebook Live. We're going through the gut. Nothing can stop us now. Small Craft Advisory, my ass. Think I can? Memorial Day, man. Memorial Day, man. People, it's time to play. Summer's here. Get outside. Woo! We're taking them over the bow, people. We're taking them over the bow. Hold on for dear life. You're on the expedition. The first time in history we're going Facebook Live aboard the Kobayashi Maru on a Friday night. We're heading to Greenport. We got a very small crew. A crew of 2. Me and Cynthia Allberg. That's all we got. stay tuned. There's going to be some pretty crazy things happening. I can't. Oh. Sorry, if we were not heading south with a northerly wind, look at my. Watch this. We'll get up to 22 knots. 22. Yep. If we did not have that kind of situation, we'd be in trouble. Temperatures, good. RPM's good. We're locked in on 16 in case anything crazy happens. Channel 16, y'all. Okay, listen. The expedition's just getting started. If you're down south in the sweltering heat, Christine, you know who I'm talking to right now. It's a beautiful 70 degrees. There's no humidity. I said, no humidity here. Plenty of oxygen mixed with nitrogen. Greenport, here we go. Expedition Earth, stick with us. Folks, this is the expedition here in Greenport, Long Island, aka New York. This is an amazing use of public space. Boats. Pull in. There's a village over here. Guys, you don't even have to drink alcohol. You can have a highball and a highball glass with just pink lemonade. Look at this. Why Block Island? Why in good Lord's name would you go to Block Island? You must be stuck in some sort of a wormhole or another universe to go back over and over again to fight the crowds, the insanity, the high prices. Folks, you're back on the expedition, except this is Scott Tucker's parallel universe. We found our way into a store with many things that you do not need, and these, or I should say this, is something that I'm drawn to like a magnet, and I just can't figure out why. I can't figure out, there's something about this. I can't quite put my finger or my lips on it. But what is it that's attracting me to this magnificent, it's a source of light. When you're lost and you don't know where to go, you always reach for the light. You go to the light, and when you see something like this, you want to reach for the light. Reach for the light. Get right in on the light. You're on the parallel universe. I don't know what to say, but this, I want to. Oh God! Oh my goodness! Expedition Earth. Saturday morning, day 2 of the adventure. A little known place called I'm Not Telling Ya. Long Island. I suppose those of you smart enough could look at a GPS locator and find out where I am. But there's nobody here. As you can see, we'll do a little sweep. Unlike the Block Island crowd right now, there's nobody here. Nobody. Just me and my little crew of 2. Sure, my hair doesn't look very good. Sure, it's okay. This is the expedition. A terminal moraine left over from a glacier 14,000 to 18,000 years ago. We're going to attempt to get up a little closer here shortly and see what we can find. There could be all kinds of different creatures up here. Expedition Earth. Stick with us. It's an undisclosed area. I can't even discuss where we are. Expedition Earth. Listen to this sound, if you can hear it. I'm here with my life coach, Cynthia Hallberg. I've just made landfall. A small island. There's the Maru. There's little baby Maru.
They're alive in there. I better put them back in the water.
We're trying to save as much as we can, but right now, there's some sort of... Look at this. There it is right there. What the hell is that noise? It's like this it crescendos the sound. Some sort of a species of bird. There it is. You're on the expedition. Stick with us. Shinnecock Canal, first try. They just closed the locks. Shinnecock Canal. Okay, I think we're dropping. No? Tighter. At it. That's it. No fenders, no bumpers, no nothing. We can do this. You're on the expedition. We're on the Shinnecock Canal. Crew of 1. Never gone through the Shinnecock Canal. Apparently you don't want to tie off. You just want to keep it loose. Here we go. 5, 4, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got about 9 vessels in here. It is dead high. I've been recommended to avoid mid-tide, go in at dead high or dead low, and that's what we're doing. The lock is almost closed. Now, look at the piston there closing the canal. Doesn't look like it's totally closed. Hopefully that guy's not stuck on his... Please tell me that chain isn't stuck on the guy's motor. No, he's good, I think. How you doing down here? How you doing? You okay? Do you want me to... Trying to get what, honey? Yeah, okay, I got this. Okay. Here we go. I just heard somebody start an engine. Okay, now they're... All right, so we didn't move much. Okay. You got this line?
I don't know.
Yes, here. You got the line. Here we go. This is the real deal, y'all. Real deal. Okay, it looks like we got to go forward. Ready? You're gonna have to push me just a hair. No, you don't have to push. That's okay. Ready? Okay, it's too complicated now. Okay, we're gonna have to be very, very careful here. Everybody's good? Think so. Wow, not bad. Shinnecock Canal, one-handed. Uh-oh, it's too windy. It's all right. We did it. I would say we did it. Okay, that's it for now, y'all. I gotta go. We made it through the forbidden zone, the Shinnecock locks. And everything was worth it. It was as though we had broke the sound barrier. Nothing but beauty waited for us on the other side. darker than the inside of a cow. We're running at night. The locks were only going to open at 11 in the morning. We never would have made it back in time. Didn't want to run out in the Atlantic Ocean at this point, so we're inside the Peconic Bay. And it's blacker than the inside of a cow. Can you see? It's dark. It's dark. We're going to ticket down here a couple RPM shortly and try to look for a place to tuck in for the night. Might be the smart move. It wasn't anything we intended on doing. We were all kicked back out there at Oakland's, and all of a sudden it's just dawned on me, let me call Shinnecock Canal. Let me call the locks. I didn't realize it, but I already had them on my speed dial. So when I found the number, I called the locks, and I said, look, I've never come back through. I just came in at high tide, but I've never been through during low tide, and how do I get in there? Can I come through tomorrow morning? And she said, no, you can't. So all of a sudden it was like, okay, we're not going to run the thing on the outside in the Atlantic around Montauk, and we're going. So we went right out of Oakland's, which is in Shinnecock Bay, and all of a sudden you realize there's no water anywhere. It's low tide, and you are so close. Everywhere you turn, you're basically you're going to run into the mud. And so we just squeaked our way out of there, and sure enough, it turns pitch black. Before you know it, the sun just drops like a bomb, and you're running in the dark, and you just didn't expect it. But thank goodness my crew of two, me and that other girl, well, she was down here nursing some. Stop where you are. Stop. Guys, come closer to me. Closer. Okay. Gorgeous northern water. His head is sticking towards the water. Do you see him? Gorgeous northern water. You're gonna need somebody to grab this camera and hold on to it. You're gonna film me. I am gonna dive in. I'm gonna probably get bit. It's not about trying to be crazy and act crazy. I want you to hold this snake and have a chance to experience it. Now, the key thing right now is to go in low and to go in quickly. This thing is warmed up and guaranteed it's ready for escape mode. Okay, who's gonna take the camera? Can I trust Race to? I need someone to be as steady and still as a ninja. Poison ivy everywhere. I'm gonna go in the other side. I get poison ivy so freaking bad. Back up. Go there. Gorgeous snake. Beautiful snake. Get your fingers off the microphone. It's not on the microphone. Oh, he got me good. Oh, he got me good. It's okay, honey. I'm not gonna hurt you. What's this on your...
That's so cool.
He's wrapped around me. He's got musk. Would have been a lot easier, except there's poison ivy everywhere.
Yeah.
It's okay, honey. It's okay. I'm gonna hold you here. This is not a water moccasin. This is not a copperhead. This is a northern water snake. They're very common. Once he gave me one good bite and realized I'm not gonna be able to, you know, I'm really not gonna try to kill him. Take a look at the coloration.
That's so nice of
Look at him. He's gorgeous. It's probably a boy. We've talked about this many times. Do you know how we know? You can't get that close and be in focus, honey. Look at him. Beautiful northern water snake. We got our snake, guys. We got our snake. You're on the expedition. We got Trevor. We got Ryan. We got Race, okay? He's having a tough time holding the camera. Hold it just like that. Thank you. We finally capture a snake. It's the most amazing thing in the world to capture a snake and release it, okay? Nobody got injured in the filming of this snake catching episode.
Yes.
Except, of course, I'm a little bloody, maybe mentally. But listen up, okay? Keep it tilted back this way, just a little bit that way. Thank you. So, I'm thinking to myself, how can I top this for these fine young men? What can I do on Memorial Day weekend? Tomorrow we're going to memorialize the people that died to protect this way of life, this country, one of the most amazing places on the planet. I'm thinking to myself, what can I do? What can I do for these guys? What do you say? We get back home, we pitch some tents in the backyard, and we get a nice bonfire going. And I look over my shoulder and I look at this guy right here. And what do I see? The most amazing display of non-verbal communication I've ever seen. Ryan begins to go into an uncontrollable yawn. So, Race, what do you say, buddy? I was all excited. I really wanted to go and do a little camp out in the backyard. What do you think?
We're not as outdoorsy as the other generations because we have actual working internet, video games, and TV like HBO, Netflix, and Hulu. Not a sponsor.